Sedona, you can check out Montezuma's Castle, which is right nearby, which has nothing to do with Aztecs, but it is there. It's an awesome thing. There's sycamore trees there too. The white sycamores are beautiful. And you can also check Montezuma Well, which is where many natives believed the origin of life started, was in this that pumps out like 8 million gallons of water per hour. It becomes the source of one of the creeks in there. So that was where we started our day. Was there's a big hummingbird. And then we got stuck on the interstate, and eventually we bailed off this interstate, and we set off to the Agua Fria area and decided we would drive dirt roads all the way into Phoenix. As you begin to leave the Agua Fria area and head on the gravel roads towards Sheep Bridge, you're going to notice that you move from the Coloradan Desert to the Sonoran Desert, and the cactus change, the plants change, the trees change, everything changes as you move through these environments. If you notice there's a lot of pictures of cactus in this video and such, it's just because we're from Montana and we don't have plants like this, and so we like to document things that are different, and this is certainly different than anything that we have in Montana. It's a very beautiful country. Also, being from Montana and being an avid hunter, my eyes are always looking for game, and right outside of this creek, what did we find? Deer. There's deer.
Mercy seat.
the Sheep Bridge Trail is, of course, the old Verde River Sheep Bridge, originally known as the Red Point Sheep Bridge. It was constructed in 1943. It fell down, got reconstructed, ended up being 691 feet across, and then in 1988 it was weakened and kind of collapsed, and then in 1989 they rebuilt it, and it is reminiscent of the old structure, but the new bridge has a lot of all new cables, all new wood, that sort of thing. But anyway, it kind of replaced everything that was there, and a way of ranching that no longer happens. There's no longer sheep herds crossing this bridge, so now there's a four-wheel drive trail that leads you there. However, you can't cross the river, so this is the dead end of the trail. You have to back up and go back about 7 or 8 miles and then catch another trail, which then would take us all the way in to Phoenix on yet another gravel road that took us over the top, and it was a beautiful trip all the way. Both Jeeps needed repairs when we got to Phoenix, where my brother lives, and the first thing we needed to do is on the 4XE figure out what was rattling and banging around. What we found is one of the bolts in the top of one of the rear shocks had fallen out, possibly not got tightened after he installed the lift kit on it, and so we had to get it reestablished, pick up the bolt and the nut, and get that on. Good as new, and worked great, didn't damage anything. My Jeep, on the other hand, when we installed the new gearing in it, and we put in ARB air lockers, we used the gray ARB sealant for the covers when we put them on. I don't know where they tested this stuff, but as soon as we got into this area of the country where it was 115, 120, 130 coming off the road, these differentials just started leaking like a sieve. And you couldn't tighten them up or do anything to get them to stop leaking. They just kept leaking. So following the advice that we found on a couple of forums, we went and got the black RTV extra strength, and we put that on. And all I can tell you is 6,000 miles later, it hasn't dropped one drip. So that was just something to keep in mind. Sometimes the best quality gasket sealer isn't what you're going to get in your ARB kit. I've become an expert on cactus since this trip. This here is the fighting cactus. This here is the mother scolding the three sons cactus. This is the praying cactus and the violent drunk cactus side by side. This is the random rock crawling cactus. This is the tweaker cactus. This is fat cactus, overweight, chubby, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. This is the infamous octopus cactus. So there you go.